Hey guys, it's Emmy Cat, obviously, and I'm officially showing off my haircut. No, I'm kidding. That's not what the video's about. I'm gonna be reading from the first chapter of The One. The one I did last time was just a prologue. I don't know if you remember. I say to the 0 people that are watching this video. Let's get right into it. Probably should have done this before I started the video. Okay, there we go. Chapter 1, August 15th, 2011, 13 years later. I spelled later wrong again. Olive woke up and sat up. She looked at the clock on the wall. It was 6:45 a.m. Well, at least I said the clock was on the wall this time and not just be like, she looked at the wall. It was 6:45 a.m. Hi. I guess Sophie's gonna be in it too. Yes, it's fine. Yes, finally, it's my 13th birthday, she said as she got out of bed. She went to her dresser and got her light blue denim jean shorts and a white tank top with a rose on it. Oh, look at that, I'm wearing a tank top with roses on it right now. There's one there and there and there. I didn't even plan that. She set them on the bed, then got a bra and red Converse sneakers. Okay. She took off her pajamas and got dressed. What, is she not wearing underwear or something? I didn't need to tell about the bra and shit. No socks either. When she was done, she put her long, dirty blonde hair in a ponytail. She went to her tall mirror, liked what she saw, and smiled. She's like, yes. I spelled smiled wrong too. There's 2 L's. She loved to show off her birthmark. It looked like 3 claw marks. She was about to leave when she remembered her gloves. They were black leather fingerless gloves. She put them on. A lot of my stories, I've noticed, have like kind of badass characters in them, kind of, or like the reflections of what I wanted to be, kind of. I don't know. Okay, now I'm ready, Olive said to herself as she left her room. She ran down the stairs, though you couldn't tell unless you saw her running, because her running, didn't make a sound. What else would they be talking about? Self, leave my light alone, please. No. Sorry, my cat was rubbing on my spotlight. Just then, a man in a wolf mask jumped in front of her with his hands making claws. Grr, he said. Olive rolled her eyes. Seriously, Dad, you can't scare me with that. You do this on all of my birthdays, Olive said as she grabbed the fur on the top of the mask and took it off her father's head. She swung it in front of her father. He grabbed it and put it on the table. I guess she was like hitting him with it or something. Maybe I need a new mask, her father said jokingly. Oh, let's go to the living room. Your presents are waiting. Olive let her father go first. Looks like ye. I was bad at writing, apparently. Looks like Y-E instead of G-O. Olive let her father ye first. Oh my god, why did I do that? Ignore that. And she followed him into the living room. She saw about a dozen presents on the couch. They had white wrapping paper on them. Wow, was Olive said. Oh, was all Olive said. Okay. Well, are you going to open them or do I have to do it? Okay. Jeez, I'm having a hard time reading today. Her father asked jokingly. Olive ran to the couch and picked up a present. She sat down on the floor in front of the couch. Aren't you glad your birthday is during summer vacation? Her father asked. Olive nodded as she opened her present. It was an old black book about vampires, demons, and other things in that general category. I think I was going through a vampire stage in my life at this point. Kind of like Buffy, Supernatural, Angel, I guess, the spinoff from Buffy. Oh gosh, I love it, Dad. Olive set the book on the coffee table and stood up and hugged her dad. That's a lot of ands. She opened the rest of her presents. She also got some Maroon 5 CDs I guess I liked Maroon 5 back then. A black leather jacket, the kind for a girl, of course. It doesn't fucking matter. Clothes are clothes. A gift card to the bookstore she loved to go to. A new pair of leather fingerless gloves, brown this time. Some vampire movies in a journal. Yep, I was in a vampire stage. I love everything. That's not a dozen presents. Unless each movie was individually wrapped. I love everything. You were the best dad ever, Olive said. This caused her father to blush. Oh, there's one more, he said. I'll go get it. He went upstairs. Olive gathered up the wrapping paper and stuffed it into the garbage can in the kitchen. She went back into the living room, sat on the couch, and turned on the TV. Then she heard a thud from upstairs and some choice curse words. Olive shook her head and laughed and yelled up to her dad, "You okay, Dad?" "I'm fine. I fell. Close your eyes," heard her father said. She closed her eyes and heard her father coming down the stairs. She always wondered why she never made a sound when she came down the stairs. "Okay, open your eyes," her father said. Well, when Olive opened her eyes, her dad was holding a red electric guitar. Olive was speechless. When she finally found her voice, she said, "Oh my God, I love it. How could you afford this, Dad? I used my money I was going to save for my retirement fund, but I guess I'm too young to retire." He handed Olive the guitar. "It's no big deal. It's a replacement for the other electric guitar I accidentally dropped down the stairs." He blushed. It's not really a present then. It's kind of just like, "Here, I broke your guitar. Here's a new one." "Thanks a million," Olive said. "Oh, I'm going to get my digital camera so I can take pictures of my presents. I'll be back in a minute." I spelled minute wrong again. M-I-N-U-E-T. Yep. She set the guitar on the couch, then got up. She started to run up the stairs, but halfway up she slipped and started falling down the stairs. Ooh. She closed her eyes, waiting for the pain, then opened them when she realized she was doing backflips. Oh! Just... When she landed on the floor in front of the stairs, then she landed on the floor in front of the stairs with one knee on the ground, the other bent in the air, sort of like when someone proposes. But her left hand was on the floor too. She kind of landed like someone would in a fight with a vampire or something in a movie. A lot of vampire symbolism in this. I wonder what she is. She stood up instantly and looked at herself. Her father ran up to her. "Oh my God, are you okay?" her father asked. Olive was unable to speak. She was in shock. She just nodded. "How the heck did you do that?" her father asked. "I have no idea," she replied. "I guess watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer really paid off." This is the cringiest thing I've ever read, honestly. It has potential, though. Not gonna lie. She paused and added, "I'll take pictures later." Can you guess what word spelled wrong? L-A-T-O-R. Now that actually hurt my nose. Anyway, the bookstore opens in about 10 minutes. It was 7:20 a.m. "Can we go? It is my birthday, after all." Sure," her father said. "Go get your gift card." Olive went into the living room and got the gift card off the coffee table. Her father grabbed his car keys. Olive grabbed her sunglasses, and they went to the car. Her father started the car, and Olive turned on the radio. There was an announcement on the radio that there had been another murder 2 days ago. Ooh. "Yeesh, another murder," her father said as they came to a red light. Olive changed the station and a Katy Perry song came on. Oh my God. Isn't there like a Miley Cyrus song that says that? The Katy Perry song came on or something? I don't know. Katy Perry song came on just as the light turned green. Neither Olive nor her father spoke for the rest of the ride. Mr. Jackson found a parking spot in front of the bookstore and parked in it. He and Olive got out. "How much money is on the gift card, Dad?" Olive asked as they walked in to the bookstore. It was a Barnes & Noble. I haven't been to Barnes & Noble in years. $50, her father replied. "Great," Olive said. She went to the horror and mystery book section. Surprise, surprise there. Her father went to the magazines. Olive picked up a book, but put it back because she already had it. It was a Buffy the Vampire Slayer book. She was about to pick up a different one, but someone else went to grab it as well. "Oh," Olive said. She looked at the owner of the hand. It was a boy, about her age. He had dark brown hair, blue eyes, and was white like Olive. "Okay. You can have it. I think I already have that one." "Thanks," the boy said. His voice was husky yet soft. Husky yet soft. "You like Buffy books too?" "Yes," Olive said. "I'm Olive." She felt herself blushing. Ooh, she likes him. "Nice to meet you, Olive. My name is Reed," Reed said. He held out his hand. Olive shook it. "I haven't seen you for... Oh, I named him Reed because I had a crush on Reed Spencer from Criminal Minds. "I haven't seen you before," Olive said. "I just moved here yesterday," Reed said. 52 Main Street? "Yeah, how did you know that?" Reed asked. "You read minds or something?" "No," Olive said quickly. "I saw some people moving into the house across from us yesterday." Olive noticed that Reed was staring at her neck. "What?" she asked. "What happened to your neck?" he asked. "That's a bit abrupt and rude. Like, obviously it's a bookmark. Not a birthmark. But you don't just ask someone about a scar. That's kind of inconsiderate." It's not never mind. It's a birthmark. "Kinda cool, isn't it?" Olive asked. "I'll say," Reed said. "So you getting anything?" "I might." Olive looked around. She saw a different Buffy book and grabbed it. "You getting that book?" "Yeah," he replied. "Well, I'm gonna go pay." This whole conversation between them was a little bit awkward. "Me too," Olive said. They walked to the front and to the checkout counter. Reed let Olive go first. "This is all I'm getting," Olive said as the lady at the cash register scanned the book. Olive handed her the gift card. "How much do you have on the card?" the woman asked. $50. Wouldn't she know that when she scanned the card, though? "You have 47 left." She handed the book and the card to Olive. "Wow, that's a cheap book." Barnes & Noble doesn't have used books, I don't think. So I don't know why I assumed this Buffy book would be $3 new. Olive stepped aside and let Reed go. The woman scanned the book. "That'll be $3. Same book, makes sense. Well, not the same book, the same type of book. The woman said. Reed got out his wallet and frowned. "Crap, I don't have any money." "How did you not know you didn't have any money when you came into the store? Wouldn't that be the first thing you checked for?" Reed said. Then Olive put her card on the counter. "I'll pay for it," she said. The woman scanned the card and gave it back. She handed the book to Reed. "You really didn't have to do that," Reed said. "I'll pay you back later." "Pay you back for what?" Olive's father came over to them. "I paid for his book," Olive said sheepishly. "My name is Reed, sir," Reed said. "Is Olive your daughter?" "Yes," her dad said. "It was nice to meet you, Reed." They walked out of the bookstore. It was raining. Reed started walking away. "You need a ride?" Olive asked Reed. He stopped and turned. "Would you mind?" he asked. Olive looked at her father. "You can ride with us," he said. You don't know this kid, though. Like, he could be a fucking murderer or, like, a freak or something, and you're just gonna let him go in your car? They got in. Olive sat in the passenger seat, and Reed sat in the back. "Where do you live?" Olive's father asked. 52 Main Street, Reed said. Mr. Jackson drove out of the parking lot. "So, do you have any siblings?" Olive asked. "Nope, I'm an only child," Reed said. "You?" "Only child," she replied. "Is your mom at work or something?" Reed asked. That's a bit weird to ask. Olive felt tears filling her eyes. She died while giving birth to me. Well, she had a C-section. The tears started falling down her cheeks. "Oh, I'm so sorry," Reed said. "It's fine," Olive said. Olive's father stopped at a red light. He looked at Olive and thought he saw her eyes turn blue. Oh? But after he blinked, they were green again. A car honked behind him. The light was green. He started driving. When they reached their street, Mr. Jackson said, "I'm going to park in our driveway and you can walk over to your house, okay, Reed?" "Sure," Reed said, and Mr. Jackson parked in his driveway. They got out. Olive was about to say goodbye to Reed when she noticed the front door of her house was open. Okay, how much do I have left? Okay, there's only 2.5 pages left, so I'm just going to finish it. It's going to be a long video, but I don't care. Dad, the front door's open, Olive said. She didn't wait for an answer. She peered into her house. Then a man tackled her, and they both fell to the ground. Holy shit. So your front door's open, and you're just like, hey, Dad, the door's open. I'm gonna go in and see if there's a murderer in there or something. I might be dead in a few minutes. Bye. Ah! Olive screamed. The man tried to punch her, but Olive headbutted him. He fell backwards off of her. Olive jumped up. Then the man's face changed. He looked like a vampire. Oh, didn't see that one coming. He was about to attack Olive again, but her father threw a rock at him and hit his forehead. The man, vampire, turned and shoved Olive's father with so much force he flew 5 feet into the air. Dad! Olive screamed. She ran at the vampire and punched it. The vampire was about to attack again, but he ran away suddenly. What the hell just happened? Reed nearly yelled. Olive helped her father up. Wow, Olive, your eyes, her dad said. Olive ran to the mirror in the car and saw that her eyes were black. Oh. So they were blue, and then they were black. Oh. I'm going to tell you why I know why I was just like, in a minute, after. I'm going to go now, Reed said. He ran across the street to his house. Then Olive's eyes went back to normal. It's happening, her father said. What? Olive didn't get a response. Let's go inside, her father finally said. He went first. The house didn't look any different. I'm going to go to my room. Olive ran upstairs and into her room. When she opened the door, she saw that her room had been trashed. But then she saw something on the wall near her bed that made her scream. Oh? Oh, wait. There's a little bit more, actually. Oh, no. There was one more page after this. This is technically chapter 2. But literally, this is all I have written for chapter 2. Just this one page. And I'm kind of upset because this is kind of starting to get interesting and I want to know what's happening. Chapter 2. Mr. Jackson heard Olive scream, so he ran up the stairs and into her room. Oh my God, he said. On the wall, someone had written, "You will die," in black Sharpie. Dad, is it just me, or did it look like the guy that attacked me turned into a vampire? Olive asked. Her father didn't say anything. Then he said, I have to call James. Who is James? He ran back downstairs. Okay, Olive said to herself. She decided to try to get the writing off the wall. That's it. So, she gets attacked by a vampire. Her eyes turn black. Her father has to call some guy named James. And then she's just like, whatever, I'm just going to clean my wall. And I'll tell you what's up with the eyes. I think I remember what was going on. I think what I was going for is her eyes would change colors based on her emotions. So blue was sad, black was angry or like fighting or something. I don't know. But yeah, this video is a bit longer than the rest, but there was literally one page of chapter 2 and nothing else, so I figured I'd just read the whole thing. But yeah, next time I'll read the other one. I don't think that one has a title currently, but who knows? It's a bit longer. I think there's like 3 or 4 chapters in that one. I have a bad habit of starting a book, not knowing what to do with it, and then getting an idea for another book, and then just repeating the cycle over and over until I have like 10 books piled up and no motivation to write. But yeah, I guess that's it. Hope you enjoyed the appearance of my cat that was here at the beginning of the video.